latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Friends, welcome to JBS Academy. In this session, we'll discuss a very important topic about how to fill the application form for the Regulation 6 examination, which is going to conduct in 2025. Friends, first of all, I congratulate all of you who has made up their mind for appearing CBLR Regulation 6 examination. On behalf of JBS Academy, our best wishes are always with you for this very important career forming exams. Friends, you have given multiple time exams from your school days till college days. But this exam is a little bit different. This exams is for your career. This exams for your reputation. This exams to become the licensed customs broker. So if you would like to be a licensed customs broker and having a F pass holder, this is very important topic which we are going to discuss today for your upcoming exams. So, friends, please note that this exams is not a simple exams. This exams is a very important exams for your career, for your domain, for your upcoming life. This is a very important exams. So you need to first of all understand, are you appearing for which exams? Who is conducting these exams? What are the important factors you need to understand? What are the passing marks for the examination? When you need to fill the form? What is the last date for the submission of forms? How much fees you need to pay? And when exams will be conducted? So friends, please pay attention. My first question to all of you, please write it down in capital letters for which exams you are preparing. So there are many learned people, very intelligent people in front of me. I request all of you, please write in capital letters which exams are you preparing. In chat box, I have received multiple answers, but please write it down by yourself for which exams are you preparing. Many of friend has mentioned F card exam. Okay. Many of friend has mentioned Regulation 6 of 2018. One friend has mentioned F card under CBLR Rule 6. Very nice. You all have given very correct answer. But my question, what is full form of CBLR? Please write it down. What is full form of CBLR? Many of friend has mentioned customs broker license regulations. One of friend has mentioned custom broker licensing regulation. One friend has mentioned custom broker LIC regulation. So friends, the correct answer, many of a friend has mentioned S, many of a friend has not mentioned S. So first of all, please understand you are going to appear for regulation 6 of CBLR 2018. Very correct. What is the full form of a CBLR? The correct full form is Customs Brokers. It is a brokers, not a broker, licensing regulations. It is not only regulation, it is a regulations. So you are going for a multiple choice questions, multiple choice answers exams. Okay, so you have to be very careful with your all the full forms. The correct full form of CBLR is Customs Brokers Licensing Regulations. Very good. Next, who will conduct this exam? Is this conducted by customs? Is this conducted by GST? Is this conducted by any other department? Is this conducted by any private organization? Who will conduct this exam? So, friends, you need to know for Regulation 6 under 2018 CBLR, Custom Brokers Licensing Regulations, you are going to appear. Who will conduct these exams? Many of friend has given very correct answer. Okay, your exams will be conducted by the National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics. The full form of a NACIN is National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics. Now, next question might be in your mind. What is the date of examination? And when I need to submit the form for this examination. So friends, I would like to inform you that your examination for CBLR 2018 date yet not declared, but it will in the month of March 2025. Now, next question in your mind. What is the start date for the submission of a examination form? So it is already started. You can submit your form from 22nd October 2024, and the last date for the submission of a form will be 21st November 2024 up to midnight till 11:59.59 seconds, you can submit your form. So please note it down. The last date for the submission form will be 21st November 2024. Now there are many questions in your mind. To whom to submit form? Whether it is online, whether it is offline, whether I can submit my application form through post, what to do, what not to do. So friends, this exams is conducted by NACIN, and at this point of a time for the year 2025, you need not to submit a form in person, or you cannot send your application through post. It is an online submission. You have to submit your online application for the exams on online mode only. There is a website www.cblms.gov.in. In that website, you can submit your form. On later on stage, I will guide you step by step how to fill the form. But before that, we are discussing there are many few important points for your examination. Please understand this examination is very important for your career. So your application should be complete and accurate. In case of typographical error, it creates a problem. So please understand your application should be correct in thoroughly manner. If you would like to appear for this examination, there are a certain conditions you need to understand. If you are fulfilling that criteria, then and then you can apply for this examination. If you are not fall fit under these conditions or criteria, you cannot apply for this examination. So my friend, please understand which are the conditions to be fulfilled by applicant. So first of all, the applicant for the license to act as a customs broker in customs station shall, before the applying to the principal commissioner of a customs or commissioner of a customs, to meet the following conditions. First, he or she should be citizen of India. The first criteria is a citizenship. If the applicant is not citizen of India, they cannot apply for this examination. Second, he or she is a person of a sound mind. Third, he or she not adjudicated as insolvent. He or she holds a valid Aadhaar number. He or she holds a valid PAN card, and he or she has not been penalized for any offense under the Customs Act 1962, under the Central Excise Act 1944, under the Finance Act 1994, under the Central Goods and Service Tax Act 2017, and Integrated Goods and Service Tax 2017. Also, he or she has neither been convicted by the competent court for an offense, nor any criminal proceedings is pending against him in any court of law. So friends, it is a very simple conditions and criteria. If you are a citizen of India, if you are a person of a sound mind, if you holds the valid Aadhaar card, valid PAN number, if you are not penalized under any offense of act, and neither convicted by any offense under the criminal proceedings or pending against him or her, and a person of a sound mind can appear for this examination. These are the simple conditions. Now also, there are a certain criteria related to qualifications. Another questions in your mind, who can apply as an individual, or I can apply for on behalf of a firm or a company. So friends, an individual applicant can apply for this, or in case of applicant is a firm, whether it is a partnership firm, LLP, private limited or limited company, their partner, employee or a director who is engaged in custom clearance related work or who would like to handle the customs clearance related work shall be apply for this examination. There are a certain criteria for the education qualification. First education qualification is applicant should be graduate from the recognized university. That is the first basic criteria. Second criteria is he or she must be having a professional degree such as a master's or equivalent degree in accounting, means MCOM, or in the finance or management, so MBA, CA, CS, LLM, ACMA, FCMA. Who having a professional degree, they can appear for examination. In case of a person having a degree of a diploma in custom clearance related work from any institute or university which is recognized by government, they can also apply for this examination. In case a person is not having a professional degree or person has not diploma in custom clearance related degree. Then there is a other option. He or she, if having a G pass, a valid G pass granted by the Assistant Commissioner or Deputy Commissioner of Customs, and having at least 2 years experience in transacting custom clearance related work, they can also apply for this examination. The department will check financial viability. They will check the person having an asset or a value not less than 5 lakhs of rupees. So applicant has to submit a financial viability evidence certificate issued by the scheduled bank or any other proof which is accepted to the principal commissioner of customs or commissioner of customs. They can submit as a financial viability certificate. In case of any retired Group A officer who has served in customs or central excise or a GST and having a minimum of 5 years experience in Group A post, they can also apply, they can also eligible for this examination. So friends, these are the basic requirement you need to check, and if you are fulfill in that criteria, you can proceed for the examination. After submission of all your documents, the details online, the principal commissioner or a commissioner of customs will check, verify, and inquires the eligibility criteria. And if the applicant deemed fit before the same, the principal commissioner or a commissioner of customs forward the examination application to the National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics, NASIN. After the scrutiny and verification, your application should be found correct and eligible. It will be appear online as well as on the notice board of a respective commissionerate latest by 8th December 2024. So now, if you are eligible under the above criteria, you can proceed further for filling up online application form. There are certain doubts in your mind. After the completion of our session, there will be the question answer session. So not to worry, all your doubt will be clear during this presentation. And then after, if you have any doubt, we'll discuss after this presentation. Let us discuss about the application form. I request all of you, prior to submission of your online application form, there are certain details and documents should be ready, available with you. So it will not take much of the time for the submission of your online form. So friends, there are a few details and documents should be readily available with you. I request to create one folder for your examination on your computer. Scan all the documents individually. Give a unique name of your file and be ready in your folder prior to fill online application. So first, you have to submit a Form A. Form A is available on the CBLR 2018. There are certain annexures. Annexure 1 is a Form A. You need to fill and readily available with you in PDF format. If you don't have a Form A, I will share the link of a form A, so it will be the helps you. You have to fill all the details in form A. Second, you need to submit a citizenship proof as per the regulation. In case of applicant is Indian citizen, then and then he or she can appear for this examination. So you can upload your Aadhaar card, passport, or voter ID. These are the three valid citizenship proof you can upload in your application. Second, you need to submit a certificate of a sound mind. So you have to obtain a certificate which should be issued by the government civil surgeon or any registered medical doctor. Please note that registered medical doctor should having a degree MD or a higher degree. They can only issue the certificate of a sound mind. Particularly, they have to certified you that you are the person of a sound mind. So please understand, the certificate can be issued by government civil surgeon or any other registered medical doctor holding a degree of MD. I suggest all of you, please get the certificate from medical doctor, MD, or a government civil surgeon, duly stamped, signed on their letterhead. Certificate should be on their letterhead, duly stamped and signed, and inform them, please mention their registration number in the certificate. The fourth important document required is a Aadhaar copy. Fifth document required for the PAN card copy of an applicant. In case of applicant is appearing for the examination on behalf of partnership firm, LLP, private limited company or limited company, in that point, applicant has also upload company PAN card and company GST registration copy. In case of applicant is appearing for examination on the capacity as an individual, in that case, company PAN card and GST registration not required. Eighth, education qualification. In education qualification, you have to upload the certificate of education qualification issued by the recognized university, that is your graduation certificate. And second education qualification, you need to update your professional degree such as a master's or equivalent in accounting, finance, or management, or you can also upload if you are a CA, CS, MBA, LLM, SEMA, or FCMA. If you are not holding a professional degree, then you can upload the diploma in custom clearance degree, which is issued by the any recognized university or recognized by any of the government recognized university. If you are holding a 2 years experience as a customs broker, and if you have a valid G card, you can also upload the experience as a customs broker working as a G card under the same commissionerate. For say example, if you are appearing for the examination from Mumbai commissionerate, then your G card should be issued from the Mumbai commissionerate. So it is a very important, your 2 years experience in transacting as a customs broker G pass holder, your G pass should be issued by the same commissioner. In case of retired Group A officer, retired Group A officer, they have to submit the certificate issued by the competent authority in respect that retired Group A officer having a minimum 5 years experience in Group A services. So these are the major criteria for the qualification you need to fulfill. First criteria should be very much clear. You have to upload the certificate of your graduation. And second, either you can upload professional degree, diploma degree in custom clearance, you can upload G card holder with 2 years experience or retired Group A officer. This education qualification criteria should be fulfilled by you. Ninth documents you need to submit, that is a financial viability certificate. In financial viability certificate, you can submit bank solvency certificate of 5 lakhs rupees. Your bank solvency certificate should be issued by the scheduled bank or certificate issued by the tehsildar with the proper validity, chartered accountant certificate. But please understand, whenever you are submitting other than financial solvency certificate issued by the scheduled bank or a certificate issued by any other tehsildar or a chartered accountant, you have to take a prior permissions. You have to submit to the proper officer and cross verify with your commissionerate. If your proper officer is satisfied with the certificate, then and then it will considered. Otherwise, there are chances if it is not considered, they may raise the query. So better to, prior to submission, check and then upload the same. Please understand, all the documents starting from serial number 1 to 9, you have to scan in PDF format. Also note that the application you are uploading these documents, their size should be less than 1 MB. If the document size is more than 1 MB, system will not accept. So at the time of the scanning, please make sure the size of your PDF documents should be less than 1 MB. Another 2 documents you require for fulfill the criteria of your application. The 10th documents required, that is a signature. Signature should be in JPG or JPEG format, and signature size should be less than 100 KB. If your signature in PDF format, system will not accept. 11th document, your recent passport size photograph in JPG or JPG format, and your recent passport size photograph should be less than 500 KB. Other than your photograph and signature, all documents should be in PDF format and size should be less than 1 MB. Also, you need to submit fees of 500 rupees. Either you can pay through challan or either you can pay at the time of the submission of online application. So friends, hope you got all the details about the which kind of documents need to require. Once you fulfill all the criteria of our documents, then you can proceed for the submission of an application form. As I told you, The first requirement is Form A as per the Regulation 4 of Sub-Regulation 2 of Customs Broker Licensing Regulation, and this application form for a grant customs broker license under Section 146. So these are the Form A details you need to fill and take the printout in PDF format duly signed. So these are the simple details you need to fill: the name of the applicant, contact number in terms of a mobile phone number, email ID. You need to submit a full address of the applicant, your Aadhaar number, your name, PAN number, and address of each partners of a firm or director in case of you are applying as a on behalf of your firm or company. Also, you need to submit the details of a name, permanent accounts of partner, directors who will actually engage in custom clearance related work. Only in case of applicant is a firm or company, you have to submit education qualification of each of the persons who may engage in customs brokers related activity. Also, you need to furnish the details how many times you have attempted for the CBLR 2018 examination. In case of earlier you have appeared for the examination under the CHALR 2004 or CHALR 1984 Regulation 9 and CHALR 2004 Regulation 8 examination, that you have to submit the details. In Form A, you have to also submit the declaration that you have a working knowledge of Hindi, English, and local language. Also, you have to submit the declaration that you have not earlier applied for the license to act as a customs broker and no application was rejected or accepted. You have to submit declaration. Also, you have to submit the declaration the firm or a company who the undersigned is employed have earlier held custom house agent or customs broker license 1984 or 2004 or under the CBLR 2013. It was cancelled, suspended, not cancelled, or not suspended, that you have to submit the declaration. And last declaration you have to submit related to violation and penalized related. The undersigned, the person proposed to be employed by me, have not been penalized, convicted, or prosecuted under the provisions of Customs Act 1962, Central Excise Act 1944, Finance Act 1994, CGST 2017, and IGST Act 2017. This declaration you need to given in Form A, followed by you have to submit your financial education and financial details. After that, you have to submit the form duly signed by you and take the PDF copy less than 1 MB. Now the questions related to solvency certificate. The regulation is clear that financial viability as evidence need to be submitted along with your application form. But please note that the financial viability solvency certificate is issued by the scheduled bank or such other proof acceptable to the principal commissioner or commissioner of a customs. If you are referring a public notice for CBLR examination from your respected commissionerate, in Mumbai Commissionerate, there is a word of a certificate from Tehsildar. But many of the public notice issued by other than Mumbai Commissionerate, there is a no word like Tehsildar. So I request all of you, please check with your local commissionerate whether they will accept your solvency certificate in particular format or not. I humbly request all of you once again, prior to submit your application, visit your commissionerate and get the approval, whatever the solvency certificate you have, whether it is issued by the bank, schedule bank, or chartered accountant. Please cross verify with your local commissionerate. The value of a solvency certificate is not less than 5 lakhs rupees. So minimum you have to show the asset in your possession at least for 5 lakhs rupees. Also, there is a doubt might be in your mind that over here it is a mentioned scheduled bank. Okay, so my bank is covered under the scheduled bank criteria or not? There might be a question in your mind. So there is a list of scheduled banks issued by the Reserve Bank of India. There is a link I have given in my presentation. You can just click on the same and it will reflect on your screen. On RBI website, these are the list of scheduled commercial bank, scheduled private bank. So you can go for the certificate from this 12 scheduled commercial bank in public sectors, and there are 21 scheduled private bank from the private sectors. Here is the list of a scheduled small finance bank, list of scheduled payment bank, list of a scheduled regional rural bank, list of scheduled foreign banks in India. You can go for any of the RBI authorized scheduled bank. You can get the solvency certificate from them. But in case your bank is not listed under this RBI list, please refrain to submit the same. It will lead to rejection of your application. So please cross verify your bank details through this list. Many of the time, participants request for the solvency certificate. This is a specific solvency certificate. Once again, I request you, this is just a format. You please cross verify with your commissionerate prior to submit this. Now your documents is ready. All the documents and related information is readily available. Apart from your photograph and signature, all documents must be ready in PDF format, less than 1 MB. Now you are good to go for the online submission of your application. So friend, first of all, you have to go on the website www.cblms.gov.in. I will show you online presentation how to fill the application. So hyperlink I have given to you. Just click on the hyperlink. This hyperlink leads to you for the submission of an application. Now you have to go for the examination. There are two types of examinations over here. One is a G category examination and second is a F category examination. If you click on the F category examination, in front of you all the details related your examination that is appear in front of you. Year of examination 2025. Application start on 22nd October 2024 and application ends on 22nd November 2024. There is also NASIN link, that NASIN advertisement also you can refer from this and you can click on the apply. Once you go for a apply, there are many friends in front of me. They have earlier appear for this examination. Then they need not required for the new registration. They can just fill their earlier username and password and followed by the captcha code and OTP, they can proceed for examination application. But in case if you are appearing first time, you have to register the same, or if you have not valid username and password for examination, you have to click on register. Over here, you have to submit registered as either two options available over here, whether CB applicant or importer exporter. You have to click on CB applicant, followed by your PAN number, your full name, mobile number, email ID and password. You can register yourself. Once you registered over here, you will get two OTP, one-time password, one on your registered mobile number and one OTP on your email, that both you have to submit. Then and then your registration will be considered as approved. While submitting this, your PAN number and full name over here, I request all of you, please cross-verify your PAN number and your GST number. That should be linked with each other. And also I have seen multiple time issues. If your name appeared on PAN and name appeared on Aadhaar are mismatched, that should be identical. Your name in Aadhaar and PAN should be identical. And I request you, if you are applying for your examination as an individual category, please submit your application as per your PAN number and Aadhaar number mentioned as per the PAN and Aadhaar only. Why I am telling you? because this is online portal. Your license granted by the customs in CBLMS only. At that time, it will be very difficult to amend the name in your license, amend in portal, because the next step after getting a license on CBLMS, your next step would be registration on IceGate. If your PAN and Aadhaar name is a mismatch, IceGate will not grant you to proceed further. So it is a very essential and important. Do it first time right. All your application should be mentioned very correct. Don't mention initial. Darshan V Mashroo. Don't mention. If it is a mentioned Darshan Kumar, then Darshan Kumar. Only Darshan. Only Darshan. Darshan Kumar dash. It should be identical in each of the cases. It should be identical. Once again, I repeat, it should be identical in Aadhaar as well as on PAN. Once you registered and verified with a OTP on email and your mobile number, now you can log in on CBLMS. Your login ID would be your username, would be your PAN number. Please mention your name is a PAN and CAPTCHA code. After the login with your user ID and password, you will get a one time password on your registered mobile number. For your easy understanding, I have already filled one form to save the time. First, you click on the same. It will appear G card category examination. You have to select 2025 examination. Then after you have to proceed the applicant details. I again repeat, your applicant name should be as per your PAN and Aadhaar identically. Your applicant name, your mobile number, followed by you have to submit your email ID. Then after you have to select the policy section. If you are appearing for this exams under the G card category, your G card issued from which policy section, that you have to carefully select. So over here, I have selected Ahmedabad Customs. You can select any of the commissionerate out of this. You have to select a nature of applicant, whether it is an individual, partnership, limited liability company, private limited company, or limited company. Then after you have to submit a proof. You have to upload a PAN. In case of other than individual, company, proprietorship, partnership company, LLP, or a limited company, you have to submit a company PAN number and company GSTIN number and you have to also upload a GST registration certificate. So this is the first step related your application, that is a applicant details. Once you completed, you can proceed with the save button. If one of the applicant details is a missing, system will not grant you permission to proceed further. The second related to correspondence address. You have to submit a correspondence address, your address, district, followed by your state name and PIN code. Also, you have to submit contact number, mobile phone number, and you have to submit address proof. You can submit address proof any of the government ID. You can submit your Aadhaar. You can submit any of the ration card or photo identity proof like a passport that can be accepted over here. Once you fill all the details, you have to add address. So below this, you will get all the details. In case if you want to add something or edit something, you can click on edit and you have to mention update the same. Then proceed further. The third details you have to submit, that is a individual or a proprietor's details. Since I have a selected as a proprietary individual company, it will ask only related to proprietor. But in the first applicant details, if I have selected a limited company or a private limited company, over here will ask all the details of your directors or partners. So again, you have to submit the details of a applicant, mobile number, email ID, date of birth, gender details, their permanent account number, followed by PAN number you need to upload it. Also, you have to tick mark on the validation. You have to declare that I hereby voluntarily submit my self-certified physical copy of Aadhaar card as per the regulation 5 of a CBLR 2018. Also, we have scanned a photograph and signature at the time of the gathering all the data. You have to upload your recent photograph. Maximum size is a 500 KB and format should be JPG or JPG. Also, you have to upload signature in JPG or JPG format. Maximum size should be 100 KB. Also, you have to upload your permanent address and address proof. In case of your present and permanent address are differ, then you have to submit one more. Otherwise, you can click on the same as a permanent address. Then after you have to upload your educations, qualifications related details. You have to upload your educational certificate. There are many education certificate details over here. Just you have to drop down. Over here, I have selected 10 plus 2 equivalent. Then after I have selected graduation, bachelor's degree, then you can select a master's degree. So whatever the degree you have, you can select a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in accounting, MBA, FCMA, LLM, diploma in custom clearance, etc. So you can select and proceed further. You can upload the education qualification certificate. Then you can save and proceed. Now you have to submit more information. This information regarding all your details which we have gathered earlier. Over here, first ask whether the candidate retired Group A officer, whether yes or no. Over here, it is a no. If yes, you have to upload the certificate. Proof of sound mind, you have to upload the proof of a sound mind certificate issued by the any of the practicing medical officer, medical doctor, with the minimum criteria is MD, duly on their letterhead, duly stamp and sign. Second, you have to tick mark on I have a working knowledge of English, I have a working knowledge of Hindi, yes, yes, and working knowledge of a local language. You have to select which kind of a local language you know. I have selected over here Gujarati. Total number of attempts earlier, if you have appeared for the examination, whether it is under the CHLR 1984 or CHLR 2004 or CBLR 2013 or 18, you have to select that how many attempts you have attempted earlier. Related to financial viability certificate, you have to upload the financial certificate in terms of a solvency certificate. You can upload over here. It should be in PDF format. Size should be less than 1 MB. You have to mention the financial viability certificate number and date also. And lastly, you have to upload Form A of a CBLR 2018 duly filled in PDF format. Again, size is less than 1 MB. After uploading all the details, you have to select a save. And then after, this is the final step of a make of the payment. Either you can upload a fees payment you have paid through manual TR6 challan. If you have not a manual TR6 challan, you can visit your nearest custom station or the policy section where you are going to appear for the examination under your commissionerate or technical department. You can visit there. They will give you a TR6 challan and you can pay to the nominated customs bank for 500 rupees, and you can upload the challan copy duly stamped and signed by the bank over here, or you can proceed for the online payment through this portal only. So this is an online payment form. You can go for the pay. This site will redirect to your banking network. You have to select your bank, okay, and through your net banking or debit card or credit card or a UPI, you can pay the fees also. And once you pay the fees, it will reflected in your application, and then after you can submit your form. After final submission, you can view entire application. Please don't be in hurry. Thoroughly view each and every column, each and every line. Also, please check all the details, whatever you have uploaded. Many of the time I have seen that in hurry पान की जगह पे आधार लग जाता है, आधार की जगह पे पान अपलोड हो जाता है. So don't be in hurry. Please see all the details carefully, check thoroughly, check all the information. In case of any mistakes, go to edit and resubmit the same. Once you have selected all the details, you have checked thoroughly, then and then you can go for the submission. Once you submitted, the file will be appear in front of the proper officer. So proper officer of your commissionerate will check thoroughly all the details, and then after they will accept or reject, or in case of any deficiency they may raise the query also. But after submission of your application, over here preview and submit, that is a final stage. After submission of your application, please don't wait that officers will call you. Please be in touch with your commissionerate, your policy section, and once it is accepted, over here in actions, it is a considered status as accepted. Okay, till the time you have to be in touch with your local commissionerate. So going back to my presentation, whatever the stage you have discussed online, this is I have put in PPT also. So whenever you required any details, get it through over here. You can check also. After submission of your application, latest by 8th of December, the policy section will display your name in the notice board or a website that you are eligible to appear in the CBLR examination. So this is a green signal by the department. Now you can appear for CBLR examination. Now there are another questions related examination might be in your mind also. Which kind of questions? The few questions like whether this exams is online or offline. So friends, this is online exams. This is exams exactly multiple choice. You have select correct choice like a kaun banega crorepati. But in kaun banega crorepati, there might be Amitabh Bachchan in front of you. Over here, only Nasin screen in front of you. So friends, please be serious. This is exams of a domain knowledge. You cannot pass these exams with अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बई बो 80-90 पूरे 104 में से एक सिलेक्ट करके आपने टिक कर दिया, सिलेक्ट कर लिया, आप पास हो जाओगे. नो, डोंट डू दैट. If you are going to appear in this examination like this, please don't go for this exams. This exams is not as akkad bakkad Bombay Bo. This is a very serious exams. This is professional exam of a domain knowledge. You have to work hard for Customs Act, Customs Tariff Act. You have to learn about rules, regulations, concept, and procedures related to customs and other participating government agencies as well. As I informed you, it is a multiple choice questions asked to you. There are 150 questions. With the negative marking, if you have selected correct answer, you will get plus 3. In case of incorrect answer, there will be the minus 1. Passing mark is not 50 percentage, passing mark is a 60 percentage. So you have to reach at least 270 or 270 plus to crack this exams. There are certain other things in your mind also. What are the syllabus of this examination? Okay, syllabus of the written examination will be as per the regulation 6 subsection 7 of a CBLR. We'll discuss any other day related to syllabus and क्या पूछेंगे, कैसे प्रिपरेशन करनी है, क्या नहीं करना है. But it should be as per the regulation 6 of a CBLR. If you have cleared this written examination, then after the oral examination will held during the second quarter of the calendar year in 2025. Also, there is some guideline related to Divyang. There are guidelines and eligibility intimation for candidate with a benchmark disabilities. Government has initiated many of the good things related to Divyangjan. So detailed guideline issued on 29th August 2018 by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Department of Empowerment Persons with Disabilities, means Divyangjan. It is also adopted by the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. So in case of any Divyangjan would like to appear for this examination, they have to uh, check this guideline issued on 29th August 2018. If any Divyangjan would like to get more details, they can contact us, we'll guide them. And what are the criteria they can avail for this examination, we can also guide them. So, friends, these are the major important things we have discussed today related to your examination. How to fill the form. Precisely, we had a majority discuss how to fill online form, but still, if you have any of the doubt in mind, you can ask any of us, or you may visit to the proper officer of a commissioner of a customs or principal commissioner of a customs office. And also, it is my humble request to all of you, don't wait for the call from the department that they will call you in case of any discrepancy. It is my request also, after submission of this application, please visit to your commissionerate, and in case of any additional details they want, please submit them. If you would like to join online courses for CBLR exams, you can join online as well as offline. Online batch will start from 6th November 2024. It will be 7 to 8:30 p.m. Monday to Friday on Zoom. So if you want to learn more about, you can join this course also. Now, if you have any specific questions, we are happy to answer you. I am very delighted that Viren sir is also available. So if you have any kind of query, me and Viren sir can helps you to resolve your queries. Romin Shah, can I ask you in audio? You can ask admin, can you please unmute him?
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the guidance. Sir,
Admin, can you
are
unmute
you
him?
able to hear me?
I'm unable to hear him. Can you please speak loudly? અહીંયાથી ઊંચા
Yes,
વાત કરો.
sir. Good evening. Thank you so much for this guidance for filling up the
Just a
form.
moment. I am unable to hear you. There is some technical problem. Wait a minute. એ બંધ કરી દો ને આ કમ્પ્યુટરનું ઓડિયો. Hello. Hello. Viren sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Roshinji, can you? Oh,
Yes, sir, you're audible.
yeah, great. Okay, what is your question?
Sir, I am basically I'm working in my custom broker company, and right now I have 10+2 degree, and also I have a bachelor's degree. Uh, I don't find any options of uploading my G card holder proof. So, can you guide me how I can attach my G card holder proof?
If you refer that application, okay, uh,
Right.
I am
In the
very much
candidate
sure
details?
you have already uploaded and registered yourself. Okay,
Right,
so
right,
if
sir.
you
Right.
application, okay, there is a drop down button, CS, IC, LLM, etc., etc.
Correct, correct,
Okay.
correct, sir.
So in that there is a last drop down is mentioned as others.
Correct,
Okay, in others you can upload your education criteria as a G pass holder. Your G pass should be minimum 2 years old. You have to
correct.
work and you must having a valid G card issued by the assistant commissioner or deputy commissioner of customs.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Okay, sir. I will do the same. Also, I have one last question for Form
Yeah.
A, which there is a we have to upload it in PDF. Correct. Now, sir, there is one option, one table of education, educational and financial. Sir, what details do we have to fill in that?
In education, you can submit the detail Bachelor of Commerce, okay,
Correct.
year and your whatever certificate you have, you can submit the certificate number in the bracket.
Okay. And what
Okay.
is what
Second,
do we
financials.
right?
Financials, who has issued a financial viability certificate? You can write it down. Financial viability certificate issued by the Bank of Baroda, branch so and so. Wide reference number or certificate number is XYZ1234, dated so and so.
Okay, perfect, sir. And sir, for declaration, you have explained us the format of Form A, where there are some few declarations we have to declare. So how do we declare it? Like,
Sir, it is a part of your Form A.
okay, so we
Declarations
don't
is
have
a
to do
part of
anything,
your
right?
Form A.
Correct, sir. So in that we don't have to mention anything. We just have to print it out, right?
No, so
Yes.
you have to write not uh, earlier convicted for any of the offenses under so and so act. You have to
Okay.
write like that.
Okay, so we have to write it on the individual,
Columns.
on individual forms, like all the declarations we have to give it in the individual pages.
No, there is a one declaration. There are three columns you have to mention. One column is a serial A, B, C declaration. In particulars, you can mention I have working knowledge, English, local language, dash, Hindi. So in details, you can mention I have working knowledge of English, local language into bracket Gujarati and Hindi. Okay,
Correct.
like that in third column, You can write it down like that. As Viren sir said, you have to submit in brief.
Okay. So there are three declarations, right? So I was confused that how do we have to suggest
Sir, there are 4 declarations,
four
A, B, C,
declarations?
D.
Sorry, yeah, four
Not 3
declarations.
declarations, there are 4 declarations.
Right, sir, right. All right, sir. That
Next
was all my
question from
question.
Meet Shah. Admin, can you please unmute Meet Shah?
हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग।
Good evening.
सर, मेरा डाउट रिगार्डिंग एड्रेस है। बेसिकली मैं भुज कच्छ से हूँ और मैं अभी अहमदाबाद में कस्टम क्लियरेंस वर्क की प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ और मैं अभी अहमदाबाद में पीजी में रह रहा हूँ और मेरे को एग्जाम अहमदाबाद कस्टम से देनी है, तो मेरे को कौन सा एड्रेस मेंशन करना पड़ेगा?
Sir, if your applicant address is other than your permanent address, in that you must having a valid address proof. Okay, if you don't have a valid address proof, then you cannot proceed further. There are high chances for the rejection or a query. So if your permanent address and present address having valid address proof, then and then you can proceed further. Otherwise, you can select your application from any of the jurisdiction, Mundra Customs or Kandla Customs.
तो इसमें ऐसा नहीं हो सकता सर कि मैं भुज रह रहा हूँ, मैं अहमदाबाद कस्टम से मैं एग्जाम अपीयर करूँ?
सर, आपके पास वैलिड, आप CBLMS की वेबसाइट पे जाइए। CBLMS की वेबसाइट पे डिटेलिंग के अंदर देर आर फ्यू एडवाइजरीज। वो एडवाइजरीज में कौन से एड्रेस प्रूफ वैलिड है, कौन से एड्रेस प्रूफ वैलिड है, वो रिफर कीजिए। वो एड्रेस वैलिड है, वो क्राइटेरिया में आप फुलफिल हो रहे हैं, देन यू कैन प्रोसीड।
ओके सर, अंडरस्टैंड। और सर, सीए सर्टिफिकेट भी चल सकता है ना अगर हमारा कोई फैमिली सीए
Sir,
फाइनेंशियल
I have
सर्टिफिकेट?
clearly informed you in English. मैं हिंदी में भी कह देता हूँ कि related to your CA certificate or a financial viability certificate. Okay, every commissionerate having a different view. In Mumbai commissionerate, there is a word like a tehsildar. But in Ahmedabad commissionerate, there is no word like a tehsildar. So prior to submission, प्लीज आप अपने ज्यूरिडिक्शन कस्टम्स में जाइए और वो अप्रूव करवाइए। इफ दे आर सेटिस्फाइड, देन यू कैन प्रोसीड फर्दर। योर सोल्वेंसी सर्टिफिकेट रिलेटेड, CBLR is a very much clear stating that financial viability as evidenced by the certificate issued by a scheduled bank, or please refer carefully, or such other proof accepted by the principal commissioner or commissioner of a customs, as the case may be, value not less than 5 lakhs rupees.
ओके सर।
So if you are from Mumbai, Mumbai Commissionerate accepts CA certificate.
Yeah. So in your regulation, कहीं पे भी CA का वर्ड नहीं है, रेगुलेशन में लिखा है such other proof accepted to the principal commissioner. As sir rightly said that I am referring the other last year's public notice, in which they have mentioned CA certificate, tehsildar certificate and scheduled bank certificate.
Okay.
So please refer public notice thoroughly and in consultation of your principal commissioner or any proper officer.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Jitesh. Admin, please unmute Mr. Jitesh.
Hi, sir. Thank you for your time today. Sir, my question is divided into two sections. First is, in the first section, when you showed the steps, you have selected individual/proprietor. Now, I am an employee in a CHA firm, so I don't have any proprietorship certificate, so I have nothing to upload there. Instead, I just have to go to next step by uploading the PAN card. That's it, right? And yeah,
Please go ahead.
and the second section is, So there was a CBLM manual that was circulating from the association. In that, the corresponding address they are referred in the manual is regarding the office address, office of the where the applicant is working, and also there is a contact details section that we have to fill. So that whole section has nothing to do with the applicant of the examination, right? It has to do with the applicant or the office address details, office corresponding details, nothing to do with the applicant who is appearing for the exam. Is that understanding correct?
Yes.
So Jitesh, regulation is a clear, either you can apply for individual or on behalf of your company, private limited company, LLP or partnership firm. On behalf of them, you can also apply for the examination, or any other authorized person can also apply for the examination. If you
No.
are apply as an individual, it is treated as a proprietorship company. Okay, so under the capacity of an individual, no need to submit your company PAN number, because individual PAN number and proprietor PAN number remains the same. But if you are appearing for company, private limited, LLP, or a partnership on behalf of the company, you have to furnish all the additional details which you referred right now.
Sir, but I'm referring to the corresponding address section, which is the I think the second step.
In second,
In that-
corresponding address, you have to submit the same address which you are submitting in the first as a applicant details.
So, but in the
You have to repeat.
yeah, but in the manual that is getting circulated, they're stating it as an office address.
Sir, you are on which correspondence address you have to submit the application. You have to be clear that right now. As I'm repeating, if you are submitting as an individual, your correspondence remains the same. In case if you have a different office address, you can submit the same. Otherwise, you can submit the same correspondence address as an individual.
But sir, okay, understood. And in that, they have also asked to add contact details. I think there is a section in the corresponding address details is to add contact details and to upload the
Address
event. So
proof.
it will, and it will be the same as ours. If we are giving our own house address, then that will be our details itself.
Yes, sir. It will be remains the same.
Okay, understood.
They will not ask you different contact number.
Okay, understood.
Okay, Anil ji, what is your question? Mr. Makwana, Anil Makwana, please
Yes, sir.
unmute yourself, and what is your question?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah.
Sir, my question is regarding the same. Sir, is it any difference being a individual applicant or a company nominated applicant? Is there any difference in that?
Sir, there is no difference, but if you want to appear for your existing organization, or if you are appearing on behalf of your company, then you can submit with the name of a company. The major difference, this is an online portal. If you are referring that, you are going for appearing this examination, and you are applying for the license as well. So whatever the name you have mentioned, immediately after passing of your examination, your license will be issued with the name.
Okay. And if I apply as an individual, is there any option in the future that can be converted into?
There are many things. First, clear the examination, then after we'll discuss later on. Presently, stick to your questions related to application of forms only. We'll discuss later on.
Okay, sir. No.
Shashank ji?
Hi, sir. So
I have again a doubt regarding the financial viability certificate only. So, uh, you mentioned it is supposed to be a financial or the solvency certificate from the bank. Is that correct? Or it can be like a certificate showing the average balance and the bank is like putting their stamp on it. So I checked with my bank where I have the saving accounts and FDs. So they mentioned they can provide a like an average balance certificate rather than a like a solvency certificate. So I just want to check on that if there's any particular template that is acceptable, and then I can check with the bank
The
if they
template
can
is in
provide
my
on that.
presentation. After completion of this, you will get the presentation as well. And if you need any of the further formats or assistance, we are happy to help you.
Can I just answer to Shashank what he said? 1 minute.
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Yes.
please, sure.
You can write to your bank in your own letterhead or your account that the word solvency certificate must come. And who's asking this? The bank, the commissioner of customs asking it in Mumbai, for example. You can tell them that you can write the word solvent with the savings bank account FD total coming to whatever example 7-8 lakhs as an example. The bank can also write that this particular certificate issued on the request of Shashank Sharma and without any responsibility on part of the bank. Let them write that. But the word solvency must come. The word average,
Right.
I don't think I will accept it.
Right. Okay. So yeah, if there's an template included within the
Templates,
with the
so
presentation,
different
I'll
banks have
just.
got different templates, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
But this particular format will be workable. You can write a letter to your bank because
Right, exactly. But I would just get an idea looking at the template, and then I'll just update that
yeah.
accordingly.
But the word, do not write the word average balance. Your balance
Yeah.
can be a culmination of the savings bank and your FDs, but do
Right.
not use the word average balance. Use the word solvency.
Okay.
The solvent word should come.
Solvent should come. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Suresh, please unmute yourself and ask question.
सर अपना एफडी सर्टिफिकेट मतलब इसमें एंटर कर सकते हैं सॉल्वेंसी की जगह कि सॉल्वेंसी एफडी के अगेंस्ट करवाना कंपलसरी है
क्या
just like a sir ने कहा कि you have to mention solvency word in your certificate, but बैंक को prejudice हो, बैंक को कोई query हो, बैंक willing नहीं है, तो you can request your bank that कि आप solvency certificate में नीचे एक disclosure जैसा remarks दे डाल सकते हैं. It is further notified that this certificate being issued on request of Mr. Suresh, without attaching any risk and responsibility on the part of the bank, blah blah blah.
ओके सर ओके थैंक यू
बोलना था सर एक मिनट जो एमडी का सर्टिफिकेट है द एमडी सर्टिफिकेट कैन बी एमडी मेडिसिन और एमडी psychiatric, but MD pediatric should not be taken because pediatrician would be for small children. I had to tell somebody this, not to go to pediatric person because you're an adult and you're giving an exam. So
Very
MD
important
general medicine or MD psychiatry.
Very important.
और इसका कुछ फॉर्मेट अवेलेबल है कि मतलब मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट या डॉक्टर जो बना के देगा वही चलेगा इसमें
Sound mind word आ गया तो चलता है कि you're a sound mind and you are capable of giving the exam for CBLR 2025.
ओके सर थैंक यू
Mr. Hardik.
Good evening, sir.
Good
So my question was, there is a section where education certificates we have to upload, right? So in
Yeah.
the educational qualification certificate, can we put the provisional degree of MBA? Suppose a person has done MBA. So will the mark sheet and provisional degree certificate will work?
Has the final come? When is the final coming?
If final degree is not there.
So
Provisional
tell your, by way of abundant caution, tell your college to issue a letter that you have
Okay.
qualified as an MBA and this is a provisional pass certificate. And the final certificate will be issued, say, and will be submitted in due course of time. But make sure on the passing of the written exam, before the oral exams are announced, you must get it.
All right. Okay. And another question is, sir, while if suppose now we have the final degree certificate, so we just have to put this final degree certificate, right? No other mark sheets and all that things just final degree mark sheet will work.
The MBA passing certificate will be required, no, issued by your college.
Yeah,
That you are
which
qualified.
means the final degree will work, right? Final degree front page will work.
Yes, plus the mark sheet.
Plus the
Semester.
mark sheet. So cool. Yeah, done. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you.
Mr. or Miss RSP?
So good evening, sir. Thank you very much for your kind advice, sir. Sir, a format particularly that a certificate from MD regarding the sound mind certificate and solvency certificate from the bank. And the last time advocate से एक certificate लिया उसमें format में कुछ changes है क्या sir? The same format में I can take and submit the application
Last
form.
year का आप upload करो institute को, we will answer it.
Okay.
कल दिया आपको, हमको कैसे मालूम पड़े?
Okay.
Academy को आप upload करो, we will answer it.
Okay, sir. Okay. So thank you.
Mr. Vaibhav?
Yes, sir. Good evening. My question is working knowledge. You said so. Working knowledge is it compulsory for to appear for the exam? Because I'm a qualified CMA, but I don't have the working knowledge in this field actually. So can I appear?
Working knowledge, which kind? Are you talking about the language?
Languages you have to write.
Okay, only language. Okay, sir.
Yeah, so you can write English, Hindi, and Marathi. That's okay. Vaibhav.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Rohini M.
Hi everyone. I have one quick question. So I have a postgraduate diploma in management, like the PGDM. Like, is it considered as like masters? And am I eligible to apply with this degree? I have like full-time PGDM certificate.
The PGDM from University of Mumbai as an example?
Yes.
For 2 years integrated course, correct?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
That's equivalent to an MBA.
Okay, awesome. Okay. And okay. Thank you.
Miss Radha?
Hello. Ganesh, please mute yourself.
Hello.
Mr. Dinesh Krishnan?
No, Radha is there.
Hello. Radha is online, sir. Yeah. Sir, I have qualified from Chennai, sir. G card. But I work now in Coimbatore. So with the G card, I have to go back to the Chennai Commissionerate and apply, or I can apply from the Commissionerate from Trichy.
If you are working in Coimbatore right now, you can make an application there.
Application to which commissionerate?
Where are you going to appear? You going to appear from Chennai or Coimbatore?
No, my choice is Coimbatore.
You can then.
Yeah, one moment, sir. Sir said wherever you pass the G card in that commissionerate, you have to apply. So I have a doubt in that.
So in this application, online application, it is mentioned that it is clearly mentioned that you have to select the commissionerate from where you have a cleared G pass with a minimum 2 years experience. If you are changing your commissionerate, you have to be very clear that you have served more than 2 years over there.
Okay.
So tell me one thing, Radha. When you have transferred yourself to Coimbatore, your G card or NOC are not taken from Chennai and taken to a new G card in Coimbatore?
No, sir. I've cleared my G card in Chennai only.
So in Coimbatore, you have a G card or no? Transferred from Chennai with the NOC from them?
No, nothing like that.
I thought you have done that.
No, sir. No. Still the G card is in Chennai only, qualified in Chennai, but I work here.
Then we'll have to go as per the guidelines. Whatever sir has said. Yeah.
Okay, sir. One more question is that regarding the solvency, you have told scheduled bank we can get it. Can we pledge the documents and get it through the bank?
bank is not instead of pledging your documents, your whatever properties you may have, you can take a CA certificate. The same assets,
Okay.
no?
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. That CA certificate should be fine.
Why do you
Okay,
want to pledge the documents of your whatever property you have with the bank and then take a loan and show it in your account? Don't do all that.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mohit Agarwal, please unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I have query. I am right now working in a private limited company in Gandhidham, but my permanent address is registered in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. Here in Gandhidham, I am living with my relatives, so I don't have any permanent or registered address in Gandhidham. So, which address should I mention in the exam, because I am appearing on behalf of my company as an employee?
So, customs will ask for your address proof. If you have a valid address proof, then you can proceed. If you don't have a valid address proof, you cannot proceed.
So, I need a valid address proof in Gandhidham to proceed.
Yes, if you have any valid rent agreement, if you have a valid Aadhaar card address, if you have a valid any of the government ID proof, if you have any other valid, you go to the CBLMS website. There is a detailed given which address proof is a valid. You just refer it in the CBLMS registration manual and proceed accordingly.
Okay. Okay, and another question is, as if I'm appearing as a employee in a private limited company, so the solvency certificate should be as a participant of mine or the company?
Is the company sponsoring you or you are appearing as an individual?
No, I am sponsoring on behalf of the company means.
So the applicant is a company in your case.
Yes, the applicant is a company. That company is the applicant, and I'm appearing on behalf of the private limited company.
I would personally say that, of course, we will also require expert guidance from sir. But if the company is applicant, then the company solvency should come. But I think by way of ordinance caution, you should check with the commissionerate.
Okay.
That's it. Sir, over to you. Darshan sir, what do you have to say?
No, see, related to financial solvency, okay, if we are looking at the provisions, okay, so it is clearly mentioned that applicant, what is the applicant?
Okay.
Okay, so who is the applicant in your case? The applicant has a financial liability. So applicant is a company, then you have to submit all the financials of your company. Okay, if an applicant is an individual, then it should be yours. But in case if you are providing a financial viability certificate of company, in your certificate there must be your name mentioned. Okay, on behalf of the company, Mr. Agrawal is appearing for this examination, and applicant as a company, also company details should be reflected in your certificate, financial certificate.
Okay. So means is that means possible that if the applicant is the company and the participant is me, so the address proof of the company is valid proof, or it requires the participant's address proof?
No, sir, you have to submit both the addresses because it is in this online submitted form. There are specific details you have to submit. There are 5-6 steps I have explained in that. Okay, so you have to upload all the details of an applicant. You have upload all the details of a correspondence address. You have also upload the individual proprietor, partner, director, including their contact details.
Okay.
Including correspondence address.
Okay.
Okay. So can
Sir, you're muted. Sir, you're muted. We can't hear you, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. If you refer the online form, okay, in online form there are specific details they have requested. The first is the applicant details. Second is a correspondence details and address. Third one, you have to submit all the partners, directors details. And fourth one, you have to submit the candidate details. So this new online form, that is in very detail. Okay. So in applicant details, they have also requested all the applicant related information.
Okay. So,
And in candidate details, you have to submit your entire details.
okay. So, can I submit a letter stating with my relatives that I'm staying with them, and I can put up the rent agreement and a letter stating
Yeah,
that.
you can put up a valid rent agreement. Okay. Rent agreement is a valid, gas bill is a valid. All it should be appear your name somewhere as an address proof.
Okay. But sir,
I will show you. Wait a minute. I will show you entire manual. There are so many options given in the manual. Wait a minute. I will show you. So in address proof, these are the following documents can be used as a proof of address: water bill, telephone bill, electricity bill, income tax assessment order, election commission photo ID card, proof of gas connection, certificate from employer of a reputed company on letterhead, spouse passport copy, Aadhaar card, rent agreement, photo proof of a passbook or a running bank account in scheduled bank, public sector bank, or regional rural bank.
okay.
So any of you can get it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Ahmed.
Good evening, sir. सर एक्चुअली अगर अपना जो रिजल्ट है कॉलेज का जैसे कि डिग्री है उसमें नाम लाइक अहमद पलेजा है और पापा का नाम में मतलब कि थोड़ी सी मिस्टेक है तो क्या आधार कार्ड और वो मैच करेंगे पीसी या सीसी प्रिंसिपल ऑफ कस्टम्स और कमिश्नर
आप
तो क्या
रिपीट कीजिए, आपका आवाज बहुत धीरे आ रहा है।
रिपीट करिए।
अगर मेरी डिग्री में अगर कुछ नाम की मिस्टेक है जैसे कि मेरा नाम अहमद पलेजा इट्स वैलिड बट माय फादर नेम इज लाइक उसमें थोड़ी सी मिस्टेक है तो अगर मैं अप्लाई करता हूँ तो वो अगर वेरीफाई करने के टाइम पे कमिश्नर उसे रिजेक्ट कर सकता है कि आधार कार्ड और पैन कार्ड तो सेम ही है दोनों तो अगर मेरे रिजल्ट के हिसाब से अगर वो करे रिजेक्ट ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है कि वो एक्सेप्ट कर लेगा।
तो आप मुंबई से कर रहे हैं, कहाँ से बैठ रहे हैं?
मैं कंडला से सोच रहा हूँ। एक्चुअली आई एम फ्रॉम गांधीधाम।
राइट। तो मेरी राय रहेगी आपको कि पैन कार्ड आधार कार्ड में सब दोनों सेम मैच हो रहे हैं और आपके फादर का स्पेलिंग एजुकेशन क्वालिफिकेशन में सब में तो गलत नहीं है, कोई भी एक में गलत है। एसएससी एचएससी में सेम ही होगा, बीकॉम में या जिसमें शायद गलत हो सकता है, आपको वो क्लैरिफाई करना है। तो समझो एक ही डॉक्यूमेंट में गलत है, एमबीए में भी सही है, जी कार्ड में भी सही है, जो भी है। तो फिर आपको एक वो कमिश्नर के जाकर बोलो, दिखाइए और एक एफिडेविट दे दीजिए वहां पे कि भाई स्पेलिंग एरर है स्कूल से। लेकिन बाकी के तो एजुकेशन डिग्री तो आपकी 3-4 रहेगी, तो उसमें से कौन से में गलत है वो आपने स्पेसिफाई नहीं किया है।
सर एक्चुअली मेरी ग्रेजुएशन डिग्री में मतलब कि ग्रेजुएशन रिजल्ट में गलत है, तो उसके लिए मुझे एफिडेविट देना पड़ेगा मतलब ऐसा।
एक बेटर है, आप कंडला कस्टम्स को एक बार दिखा दीजिए कि भाई ऐसा हुआ है, मेरा एसएससी एचएससी पैन कार्ड आधार कार्ड में स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक नहीं है, सिर्फ बीकॉम डिग्री में है। तो एक बार कॉलेज से नहीं हो, कॉलेज तो आपका गांधीधाम में होगा और आप रहते हैं कंडला।
नहीं, एक्चुअली ना मेरा कॉलेज अहमदाबाद से ही है, पर बेसिकली मेरा होम टाउन गांधीधाम है, और मैं एग्जाम यहाँ गांधीधाम से यानी कंडला से ही दूंगा ऐसे।
हाँ वो ठीक है, आपको मेरे हिसाब से सर क्या बोलते हैं आप सुन लो। मेरे हिसाब से एक बार आपको एफिडेविट देना चाहिए, वो कमिश्नरेट को मिल के ऐसा ऐसा एरर हो गया है। स्पेलिंग एरर तो कहीं भी हो सकता है।
ओके सर। और दूसरा सर, अगर सॉल्वेंसी सर्टिफिकेट है तो क्या उसमें आईटी रिटर्न फाइल करना एसेंशियल है, कोई भी जो भी अप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो? अगर
ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है अब तक। आपका बैंक सॉल्वेंसी में सॉल्वेंसी 5 लाख का होना चाहिए या सीए सर्टिफिकेट में 5 लाख का होना चाहिए। आईटी रिटर्न फाइल करने की अभी तक ऐसा कोई कंपलसरी अभी तक तो नहीं बोला है।
ओके गॉट इट।
यू ऐड करोगे तो तुम्हें व्हाट डू यू वांट टू ऐड सर, व्हाट डू यू लाइक टू ऐड?
Sir, you are absolutely right. Just you have to consult commissionerate, Kandla commissionerate, and also you have to be very vigilant on your such kind of an important degree. कि आज ये है कल दूसरी जगह भी देना पड़ेगा. So parallelly you start the process for the amending your certificate. There is a specific एक यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर आपको एप्लीकेशन देना चाहिए कि ये नेम गलत लिखा हुआ है, आप उसको ऐड करने के लिए प्रोसेस कीजिए. बट मीन टाइम फॉर दिस एग्जामिनेशन you can submit your earlier degree certificate and present this MBA or any certificate. You submit a 300 rupees stamp paper undertaking. आप ड्राफ्ट करके एक अंडरटेकिंग दे सकते हैं ये एप्लीकेशन सबमिट करने के टाइम. ऑल्सो आप जो अंडरटेकिंग दे रहे हैं वो अटैच कीजिएगा सॉल्वेंसी डिग्री सर्टिफिकेट के साथ. बट पैरेलली आप यूनिवर्सिटी से नेम अमेंड करने की प्रोसेस चालू कीजिए.
ओके सर.
श्रुति,
गुड इवनिंग
जस्ट
सर.
मिनट. Dhiren sir, just minute. You can proceed.
You ask your question, no problem.
Yes. सर जैसे मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था कि मेरा जो डिग्री है वो मेरे शादी के बिफोर नेम पे है और अभी शादी के नेम बाद में नेम चेंज हो गया है, तो विल आई रिक्वायर एनी स्पेसिफिक सर्टिफिकेट फॉर नेम चेंज और कुछ?
हाँ, तो वो मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट रहता है ना आपके पास?
यस सर.
तो दैट उसमें वो नेम चेंज आ गया, राइट?
राइट सर. अभी आधार कार्ड पैन कार्ड पे भी नेम चेंज हो गया है.
हाँ, तो मैरिज सर्टिफिकेट में जो मेडन नेम नया नेम दोनों आ जाएगा.
राइट सर.
तो ये काफी कॉमन चीज है कि स्पेशली अमंग द वुमेन फोक.
ओके.
दैट नेम विल चेंज बिफोर मैरिज, आफ्टर मैरिज.
Okay sir.
So you can upload your marriage certificate to show the change.
Okay sir. And one more thing sir, जैसे वो solvency certificate के लिए they are saying कि it's necessary to have property under your name, तो is it compulsory sir?
No.
It's not needed sir. सिर्फ जो भी income होगा it should be just above 5 lakhs rupees.
Yeah, so like in one of the students who asked, then you have a savings account, you have fixed deposit,
right,
whatever recurring deposit, example दे रहा हूँ, वो सब मिला के जितना भी होता है वो total should be at least 5 lakh. That is your solvency amount in case of a bank.
Okay.
CA certificate also is valid because the UDI number, it's a valid public legal document. तो CA सर्टिफिकेट भी करके देगा तो चलेगा, उसमें नेसेसरली कि आपके नाम पे प्रॉपर्टी होना ही चाहिए ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. और भी एसेट्स हो सकते हैं, जैसे सरेंडर वैल्यू ऑफ LIC या जो आपके फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट है, व्हाटएवर योर अदर असेट्स आर, इट कैन बी अ टोटल ऑफ दैट.
अंडरस्टूड सर. इसके अंदर सर अगर शेयर्स भी रहेंगे तो भी चलेगा, शेयर मार्केट की शेयर्स भी?
वो सीए से पूछना पड़ेगा आपको, क्योंकि शेयर्स में कैसे वैल्यूएशन करते हैं, बिकॉज शेयर्स में ऊपर नीचे होता है.
Right, sir.
So that only the CA will be able to guide you better. He can only put that the value, current value so and so by way of memo. So I'm not sure whether I have seen any CA putting any share details in that. But yes, property, jewelry, आपके fixed
Understood.
deposits सब वो आते हैं.
Understood, sir. Also, one more thing, I don't have personal GST number, so it will be
No,
okay,
so
sir?
GST number is right now not compulsory for you. As it is, even if you apply for a license in your personal name tomorrow, once you
Right.
pass as Shruti and whatever surname, then up to 20 lakhs, there is no need for a GST as of now.
Okay, sir.
So there are people who have taken the license in Mumbai Commissionerate without the GST because they have just started the business.
Okay, sir. Understood. Thank you so much, sir.
हेलो सर.
यस सर. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि मैंने ना पिछले साल भी एग्जाम के लिए एप्लीकेशन भरा था, लेकिन मैं अपीयर नहीं हो पाया. तो मेरा ये फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट है या सेकंड है?
So आपका नाम था लिस्ट में लास्ट ईयर?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी. यस.
Then your one attempt is gone.
ओके. और अभी जो सर्टिफिकेट देना है बैंक का, वो एफडी की कॉपी लगा दें, वो सफिशिएंट है? एफडी की कॉपी, एफडी है फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट.
No, your bank has to certify. Whichever bank it may be, sir, give a very big list. Private bank also चलता है, scheduled bank भी चलता है. I mean, all banks are scheduled banks as long as they are approved by RBI. But bank should write down.
एसबीआई में है मेरा एफडी. वो
तो कोई बात नहीं. तो एफडी जो आपके एसबीआई में आपके नाम पे है, फर्स्ट नेम होल्डर,
हाँ,
उसका जिक्र होना चाहिए. आपका सेविंग्स बैंक मिला के जो भी टोटल संख्या होती है आपकी, दैट शुड बी सर्टिफाइड.
वो सर्टिफिकेट बना के देंगे ना बैंक वाले?
Yeah, so I already explained that. If the bank, some banks say yes, some say no. So you can make a letter and say this is why you want it. You can also show the public notice of your commissionerate that I'm not asking for it. The certificate is asked by the government. So this is the format. This is the public notice. This is the nonsense public notice. This is my commissionerate public notice. You should go and show it to them.
ओके सर. और सर एक क्वेश्चन और था मेरा, माइंड से निकल गया. ये सर अपना जो क्वालिफिकेशन है जो इसकी एग्जाम की, मेरा 2009 को से जी कार्ड हूँ मैं और वर्किंग कर रहा हूँ. और ये मैं इंडिविजुअल भर सकता हूँ या फिर कंपनी की तरफ से?
You can put it as individual. There's no problem.
ओके. जी कार्ड कितने साल होना चाहिए पुराना?
Minimum 2 years, which you already have because you have passed in 2009, and I believe as of today you are holding a G card.
हाँ, yes.
So that's fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Ram Gopal, last question.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt about. I have a BTech engineer. I have worked in mass logistics, actually, a logistics company. So the company is sponsored for my exam. So can I apply that exam?
No, sorry to interrupt you, Dhanesh Krishnan. You're a bachelor's in engineering.
Yes, sir.
That is your BE degree. What about post qualification? G card, MBA, CA?
No, sir. No, sir. कुछ भी नहीं.
Then your
Actually,
pre-qualification, which is a compulsion, is only a bachelor's degree in engineering.
Yes, sir.
But the other criteria, the other degrees like MBA or CA, LLM, example.
Okay.
That
Sir,
unfortunately, I don't think you are yet mentioned that. So if you're only a bachelor's in engineering, then you're not pre-qualified for the examination under the current regulations.
Okay, sir.
So the regulation very clearly says bachelor's from a recognized university and the word and is one of the degrees which you should have, which you unfortunately don't have.
Sir, but experience, sir. Work
Experience doesn't count here. Everyone has got experience, but experience word is a misnomer.
Okay, there should be master degrees required for that.
You can go through the CBLR regulation, and that is very clearly given which are the relevant degrees post graduation.
Okay. Thanks.
Hello.
Yes, next, please.
Nirali,
good evening, sir.
Nirali has put up the hand. Nirali.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes.
This is Gopal, sir. Hello.
Yeah, Gopal, please proceed.
First of all, is there any number of solvency certificates, sir?
Sorry, can you please speak loudly?
Is there any number for solvency certificate like ID number? Because there
Yes,
is a
sir. Reference number and date is a mandatory in solvency certificate. So
Okay, sir.
reference number should be there, and the date also should be there.
Okay, sir. If there is no reference number,
Sir, in your form, you have to specifically mention reference number and date.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, there is a separate column of more information. Over there, you have to mention financial viability certificate number and financial viability certificate issue date. That is a mandatory.
Just
Mr. Arora?
Nirali.
Hello.
Nirali.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nirali.
यस सर गुड इवनिंग सर मैंने रिसेंटली एमबीए कंप्लीट किया हुआ है और उसके बाद मैंने एफकाट की प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर दी है तो मेरा एमबीए जो कंप्लीट हुआ है वो राजकोट से मैंने कंप्लीट किया और मेरा होम टाउन भूज है और मैं एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन के लिए मेरे होम टाउन में ही हूँ अब एड्रेस प्रूफ में मैं मेरा दोनों में मेरा जो आईडी कार्ड में है भूज का वही रहेगा ना क्योंकि अभी तक मेरा दूसरा कोई सिटी में नहीं है कुछ तो सिर्फ मैंने स्टडी ही वहीं पे किया है
नहीं आपका परमानेंट एड्रेस कहाँ का है
भूज का है परमानेंट एड्रेस मेरा होम टाउन भूज ही है
और आप एपीआर कहाँ से होना चाहते हैं
गांधीधाम से
Not an
मतलब
issue.
मुंद्रा कस्टम से
Valid.
ओके
Valid, not an issue.
ओके तो दोनों में भूज का ही मेरा एड्रेस प्रूफ रहेगा ना
आप परमानेंट एंड प्रेजेंट आपका भूज ही है ना
हाँ वही है भूज ही है
हाँ तो इट इज द सेम एज प्रेजेंट परमानेंट सेम ही रहेगा
ओके सर थैंक यू सो मच
Yes, Jash Aroda.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Actually, I have done my master's in management from outside. Do I need to upload the transcript as well as the degree certificate or just one thing? Just a little confusion there because of the size restriction while uploading the data.
Sir, size restriction ho to there are so many apps available. Reduce the PDF size, PDF. You can reduce the resolution. Easily you can scan at least 25 pages below 1 MB.
Okay. All right. And the other thing is, so about this Aadhaar card or any address proof, I think I misheard or I may be wrong here, but do we need to self-attest it and upload the file or just the normal scan is okay?
Sir, each document should be self-attested and upload the same.
Okay. And the DigiLocker file is good enough or okay, yeah. So I'll just take the printout and self-attest it and then upload it again, right?
Please do the same. Please do the same.
All right.
Thank you very much, friends. There was a very interactive question and answer, and I am really very thankful to Viren Dayal sir. They have enlightened all of us with his vast experience, and he has given
Nobody is better than you, sir. Nobody is better than you.
all the minute insight about the CBLR form. So we are really very blessed. We have Viren sir is also over here. So friends, this is the time to start the gathering all the information and certificates. And I'm very much sure you all are intelligent people. You all are learned people. So latest by the due date, latest by 22nd. Don't wait till 22nd November. As soon as possible, you have all the information and details in your hand. Please fill the application form and visit your commissionerate and check on the routine basis whether it is accepted or not. After submission, we all are over here to guide you related CBLR examination. So friends, first submit your application form. And in the meantime, if you have any of the query or assistance required, in chat box already admin has given all the information and numbers. You can contact any of us at any point of a time. Wish you all the best for your upcoming CBLR examination and all the best. And last thing, don't miss to submit a feedback form because your feedback is a much more important for all of you. And submit the same if you have any query. If any still doubt in your mind due to time constraint, we cannot stretch more and more. But if you have any still doubt in your
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.